Welcome to my very buggy camp here in Catoosa Wildlife Management. I'm on the outskirts of Crossville, Tennessee. I think almost like right in between Knoxville and Nashville. I left Nashville about a week ago. Not on any of the usual resources that I use, freecampsites.net or anything like that. It's also called Bug Heaven. Oh my gosh, something just bit me. But yeah, it has been a wonderful place to camp. I've been here a week. I'm gonna leave tomorrow to head somewhere else. And okay, this is gonna be really hard to shoot. So I wanted to sit here and have a talk with you, but I don't think that's going to be possible. It's better if I move around. Here it comes. Pony's not having any of it. I just love that I have so many wonderful views out my front door. Look at this. Cone might hear thunder off in the distance that I don't hear yet, because he's got his tail between his legs. My oak tree. I love my tree. Oh, it smells so good. Seems like if I get out of the grass, it's a little bit... No, it's terrible. All right, let's try this again later. Upgrading the firmware on the drone. Getting ready to fly the drone. About a week, and I love it here, except for a couple of things. I'm right smack kind of in the middle of a bunch of private property, and the locals have been very curious. They drive by really slow and they gawk, especially once I uncovered the California plates. One actually finally stopped, just sat out here, honked his horn. So I went out, and it was him and his wife, and they just said they just wanted to know who was down here. And this was like my second night here, and I've been here 6 or 7 nights now. They ended up being really nice. They, the lady and her daughter walk every night, and they come down, they say hi. They invited me over if I needed to fill up water or get a shower. So they were really nice. What do you think of this southern hospitality? Worried about me getting chiggers. So he came and mowed me a path to my tent. Last night they came and brought me produce from their garden. Look what Donnie did for me. Check this out. He was worried about me out here with the snakes. He said there's snakes, what, rattlesnakes, he said. Moccasins? No, copperheads. And chiggers. Look how nice this is. Oh my gosh. Wow. I can't believe he did this for me. But I miss the being invisible in the national forest in the West, where it's not as impacted. And so here I really literally feel like I'm in people's backyard. It's public land. I'm allowed to be here. The wildlife management website, I didn't even see any limits for camping. It's very much hunting. So this time of year I have it all to myself. Give it another month and it's going to be, actually the locals said it's like a city up here. And I enjoy it. It's beautiful. Look at this. It's absolutely beautiful. I've got 3 different ways to go walking. There's a church about 1.5 miles. Something really stung me. There's an old church 1.5 miles down the road that I explored one day, and I saw a bunch of old graves and got to look in the windows of the church. It was built in the late 1800s. His name was, I think, Donnie and Judy. His family used to own this property, and he said this was his grandmother's land. His grandmother had a house up here until the wildlife management bought it. And he said, yeah, well, if any of the other people bother you, that's my cousin down the way, and that's my cousin. They're all my cousins. So it's pretty cool in that respect. And this is one of the things that's really cool about the East Coast, is how it's so wrapped in family and tradition. A lot of the things that I've never had in my life. And I think that's what intimidated me a little bit in the beginning, is that tradition, because it is very much a value, and it is very much about kind of holding on to old ways. And since that's me, I've run from my old ways all my life because they've been pretty toxic. I think maybe that was a little scary for me when I first got here. I was also excited about it because I know these are good people, and they have really embraced me. Everywhere I go, everybody's just been really friendly. And here, the fact that I am pretty much camped in their backyard, I mean, can't see them, they can't see me. They do drive by and wave every day with their cute dog, who is Clyde. They have a dog named Clyde. They had Bonnie, but they had to sell her because she wasn't good for hunting. So they had a Bonnie and Clyde, and I have Capone. And anyway, beautiful place. It was hard. The map, there was only one map that showed, so it is designated camping places only. You can't go anywhere within, and I'm pointing behind me, you can't just go anywhere within the wildlife management and camp. You have to go in designated areas only. And they have a very crude map that has lines and roads and camping signs, but none of it is named. So I had to cross-reference that with my Google Maps to find how to get here. But there's like 4 different designated areas that you can camp in, and it's pretty big, and it's dispersed here. It's not like you can only pull in this one spot. It's a big enough area, and you can just plop wherever you want. So I've got great internet with my booster. I've been able, which I'm also testing for Bob, my WeBoost booster. I'm able to load videos pretty quickly, and the weather has really been decent. It gets a little warm in the afternoon. 4, 5, 6 o'clock, it gets about 91 degrees inside, and it's too buggy to sit outside. And so I turn on the fans. I've had enough sun, which is another thing I don't get a lot on the East Coast, enough sun for the solar, so my batteries are staying charged. And other than maybe a dozen cars a day that go by here, the mail lady that goes by every day, it's been a really nice place to camp. I feel very safe here. The locals now know I'm here. They probably know if Donnie talked to his cousins. I'm a single woman here alone, and I feel very safe. And that's what I love. Most people, when they find out I'm a single woman alone, just really go out of their ways to make sure I'm comfortable. So and want to help. So yeah, this is my spot. This is my camp in Tennessee. I like Tennessee. What have I been here? 3 weeks now, maybe? 2 weeks? I don't know. But I'm liking Tennessee, except for the darn gnats. And whatever stung me, can you see it? What is it? It's burning. Yeah, the bugs. Yeah, the bugs. I needed this. I have been moving a lot. It's been stressful being on the East Coast because it's hard to find places to camp. And so I've gotten to really relax here and really just enjoy what I came out here for. Yeah. Also been working a lot. I've been pumping out the videos. So yeah, anyway, just saying goodbye to another camp. Be happy, be free, and be kind. Today. Got a lot of energy, huh, bud?